Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. College football postseason continues with this game we have for you in the First Responder Bowl. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Arkansas State's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Tells to fake. He's got the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Catch is made at the 15. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got...
He's going to take a shot right away. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry your running back sticks it on the floor.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Looking to the big tight end. Left side, it's Tipton. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles.
Got enough space. And it's in for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Jumped on top of the pile. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. Out wide left, it's Little. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Hits inside. It's Carter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Hayden. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Out wide right, it's Simmons. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Left side is Tipton. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. to throw. It's Owens. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right down the middle. In traffic, it's Brown. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Sees an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. The run inside. It's Carter. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. On the option. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line. Drops back. It's Owens. Rush right in his face. Caught. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Making his first move. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. The give.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Options galore here. 2nd and just a few inches. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Simmons. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking for a gap. It's Hayden. Past the 6. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. Offense in an empty set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires it down the seam. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
That's reeled in. It's Burris. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Looking to pass. It's Owens. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And you've already set your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Out wide left, it's Pop. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And this is a really important series of plays. Touchdown, Arkansas State! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Delayed give. It's Hayden. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Rushes on. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Good timing on the quick out. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Now this offense is back on the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Sets his feet. It's Nolan. He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They'll need a bunch on second down. Straight ahead, it's Hayden. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. The fake wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 20. Touchdown, Red Wolves! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. Electrifying play. 32-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Makes his man miss. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Left side is Tipton. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Running inside, it's Hayden. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. And he's got a touchdown. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Right on target this time. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Red Wolves in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls it in. It's Burris. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Sells the run, looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Spencer. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick give. It's Spencer. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us.
Let that little ass dude cook you.
And dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Keeps it himself. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Got to make the play on fourth. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Owens. Caught in the backfield, it's Little. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Just feeds the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Brown. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Red 18, red 18. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On the run, it's Caden. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? On target over the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. New set of downs after the completion. Play action on first down. Gets rid of it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Left side is Tipton. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, here we are late.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on fourth down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A late game touchdown to put 6 on the board. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
Number 82, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Gonna let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big late in the game. You know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
They're all over him. He's taking a deep shot. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out